Can't leave without Phil.
Well, can't leave without two Phils.
Aw.
So as many of you know, when we moved from Ontario to Nova Scotia, I had to rehome my entire plant collection. I know, it was like leaving children behind. Don't worry, I wouldn't have left my children behind. But I did have to rehome all of my plants, so I gave them to all of our friends and family and anyone who I knew would love and adore the plants as much as you saw me do on the channel. So today we're visiting an amazing shop that's about 2 hours from where we live. It's called Forage, and they have the most amazing shop here. I think Philip and the boys are going to have to pull me out of here, or we'll have to come back tomorrow or something, but we'll definitely be back for other visits. We came particularly today for a plant that I had in Ontario that many of you heard me name Phil. It is a philodendron, so we came specifically for this plant today, but you know me too well. I won't be leaving with just one plant today. I have to bring more bags of soil. There's more?
The FJ is turning into a jungle. Can
There's
barely
more.
even see the boys.
There's more.
Help. Help me.
There's more coming.
There's more coming?
I think so.
Oh my gosh.
You have to be
I see Monstera. I see philodendrons. I see...
Easy to find pizza.
the day you take mom to the plant shop. Let's hope they're here. This is Keith.
The plant day doesn't end.
Yay! Okay, 2A. Oh. Yay! So exciting! Okay, we have to be careful with my box. Okay, right key in the hole.
Did you stick our car key in there?
Mail key, car's running. What a great day for plants. Today was amazing. It was everything that I hoped it would be. We needed a day where we just went and did something that made us happy and kind of add that live element into the house as we're getting some of the rooms finished for the renovation, or at least gearing to some of the end of some of the room renovations. I know I'm gonna wanna add plants into those spaces. And so this has been so rewarding today, going and picking up a few new ones for my collection. But I did know earlier this week that a friend of mine from Ontario, Megan, who also loves plants and actually has a business where she does things with plants and she makes her own pots. She has an amazing thing going on. She sent me a few clippings that we were able to do in a flat rate box from London. So I'm excited to open this. I know a little bit about what she sent me in this box, but I want to show you. And then I want to show you what plants we picked up today while we went plant shopping. I'm going to be really careful because I can't really see. I feel some things that are not plants, Megan. Oh, I'm so excited. The box that just keeps coming. All right, super fun. Okay, I don't know what I want to open first. This is so fun. Oh, everything is like so nice and wet still. It shipped super fast. We had it so that hopefully it would show up before the weekend, and it did. It ended up being perfect. Okay, so in this little packet of goodies that I get to propagate, we have some Brazil philodendron. We also have some satin pothos. So you can see I have a few clippings of each that I can then put in water and then propagate on my own. And I have a few ideas of a few little propagation stations that I want to make to put in our windows, and so I'm excited to be able to put those in there. And I've been looking for satin pothos everywhere. They're sold out everywhere. You can't find them, and so this was so nice that she was able to give me a few pieces of hers to be able to create my own plant now. Okay, and this, I can see it peeking out, is a Monstera addisoni, and I always say that wrong, so judge me in the comments. But this is one of my absolute favorite plants. I love the texture of it, and I absolutely love the fact that they vine. For some reason, I have an obsession with any type of plant that vines, and these ones are just so striking when you can get a long train of them. I plan on letting this one go, and then once I get pretty long ones, I want to keep putting a few back into the pot so that I can get a nice full plant going. But these are my favorite. You can see in the kitchen here, maybe hiding behind some of my finds today, I have a pothos plant that I'm trying to grow at the window to be able to trail around some of the beam areas in the kitchen. So I think this one will also be added to that idea. Oh yes, this is, again, I always say this wrong, a peperoni Hope. I know that's totally not said right. And this is one of Megan's favorites. So I was very lucky to get a beautiful piece of this plant. Oh, and Megan, it made it. And you can see all the little babies on there. We knew that shipping these types of methods, Megan hadn't really done this before, so she did so much research on what to send as clippings and what to send in a little bit of soil and how to wrap it in the wet so that it would make it. And luckily it shipped super fast. Everything looks amazing. Okay, and I see something else here that she didn't tell me she was sending. Oh, amazing. Beautiful concrete planter. Megan makes these. And this felt pretty heavy too, so I'm gonna guess what this is. Oh, it is so beautiful. And I love that she made these. So those would be amazing to put some of my plants in. This felt really heavy. I don't know what this is. It's wrapped and wrapped and wrapped. There's a little note. Oh. On a monstera leaf, she knows me. Oh my goodness. Megan knows I love rainbows, and she made this concrete rainbows, and I've seen that she's made some of these beautiful ones online. I just didn't think that if I ordered one from her that they would make it here, but it looks like they did. Oh my gosh. Okay, I just thought I was getting a couple of plant clippings, so thank you so much, Megan. I'm gonna put the information to Megan's Facebook page down in the description if you want to send her some love and just let her know how beautiful all of her things are that she makes from hand. And I love being able to cheer on someone that's doing everything they possibly can to be able to live their dream, and that's what Megan always does. She's filled with kindness. She is just all love and goodness, so if you want to send her some love, please do. Okay, I want to show you, I'm so excited, I don't even know what to say. I want to show you a few other plants that we picked up today. Megan knew that we lived really far from any plant shops, if there was really any even where we live. I'm just starting to discover that there are a few that are some hidden gems really far from where we live. So today the boys took me on that journey to go find one that was just several hours away from our house, and we were able to pick up a few really neat finds. So I was able to bring home my philodendron. And if you remember, I used a philodendron to stage up the studio build that we did back in Ontario in our backyard. And I left him outside for about an hour while I was staging the final views of the studio, and the sun fried him. Yeah. So this plant would have come with me. It would have been the only one that I would have brought here, not left the collection, because I absolutely love this plant, but I fried him, so he stayed in Ontario. Dayton and Chase both chose a couple of plants. Dayton chose a little bromeliad, which I think has the most amazing colors on it. And Dayton loves cacti, so he's gonna start his own little cacti garden that he wants to be able to put in his bedroom. Chase chose a prayer plant. Look at the striking colors on this one. I'm kind of jealous. I should have got myself one because he's gonna steal this and put it in his room. Love the colors on that one. And then we were able to pick up a couple of other plants that I do believe are alocasias. So if you know what these are actually, please let me know. Sometimes you go to a plant shop and you haven't really researched that type of plant and you just fall in love with the way it looks. This one was needing a little bit of love. I think it has a little bit of brown edges. She said it was struggling just a little bit, and I thought, I'm gonna take this home and save it. It has some babies coming. Chase fell in love with this amazing plant. Look at the stalks on this. It has the most amazing textures, and he wasn't gonna leave there without this one, and I don't blame him. Look at the shape. I do also think this one is a type of alocasia, but I could totally be wrong. So if you know, then please let me know. So I brought home this Ruby Ficus elastica because, I mean, why not? Look at the colors. And these just are absolutely striking as they grow larger. You get to see all of variegations of the colors that are in there. I think these are really beautiful. I had a bigger one in Ontario and I loved it. So start a new one. And then we went for just a little drive to pick up some soil for some potting. And I was able to find two really large monstera plants that I couldn't believe were only $25. So I picked up two because I know that I'll be able to divide one of them to put half in each of our boys' rooms, and then have a nice large one downstairs on the main floor somewhere. And then there's so many baby shoots coming off of this. I feel like over the next 6 months, we could probably separate them and have some in every room. But I love the shape of the leaves. It had lots of new growth for some new little curly babies, kind of trying to peek their way through. And they looked super healthy, and $25, which is like an incredible price. And I was able to pick up a ZZ plant because I did buy one of these when we first got here and we didn't have our heating in yet, and it's no longer. So replacement ZZ plant. And then you know that I've already mentioned in this video that I love rainbows. You've seen some of the beautiful views that Philip has caught on camera while we've gone around different places in Nova Scotia, even above our house and our greenhouse, lots of rainbows. And so I found this really cute pot that I thought was really adorable. I love how it was just really simple and neutral. I don't really love super colorful pots. So I thought this would be really cute to add somewhere into the pantry room with probably my new satin pothos or something like that. So thank you so much for being part of our fun day. Sometimes we like to go on these adventures and just do things that just scream happiness and just really like fill our hearts. And today was one of those days. So I'm so thankful that we have you guys to see it on the other end and being part of our journey. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow on more pantry kitchen renovation.